From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher tonight, Cal Quantrill. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go? Now, here is Freddie Freeman. This to third, and it stays fair.
Batting second, the second
and now the rookie second baseman. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Quantrill goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in Canada. Quantrill back to work. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Freeman gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Quantrill ahead 1-2. Stays alive. In the dirt, but kept close. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hit on the ground, might be two. Here's Lopez for one. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. And a foul ball. Quantrill back to work. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, our starting pitcher in this one, Roki Sasaki.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup, hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Next pitch is downstairs. Conine recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. In the air, out towards right center. Conforto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop.
And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And he brings it into the warning track. We played an inning, no score.
Let me start by saying, which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt. Been ready, I'm waiting. Just a minute.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's Muncy to hit.
Max.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Quantrill back to work. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Inside. Now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Mookie Betts in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Second inning here, no score. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. That's down and in. On the ground out to short. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hernandez with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Well struck left field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
The right fielder,
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Outman ranging into the alley. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Myers, the next up for the Marlins.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And he swings through that one.
0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
On the ground to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
That's an excellent job. That's the way to come up firing right there. Very aggressive and ready to show off the arm. Keeps the run from scoring.
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Ramirez with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
That one hit to right. Conforto. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. On to the 3rd inning, and up to the plate is Will Smith. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. 7th in the National League in RBIs. That one missed. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. It's his 8th home run of the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
And here is James Outman. That's way outside, and that's ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In there at the knees, and 1-1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, and foul ball. That hits the dirt, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. 1 down, base is empty. That one way outside. It's 2-2. Bouncer to second. Tosses to first. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Now the number 2 hitter. He hit into a double play his first time up. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
So 2 down,
Ohtani.
and now Shohei Ohtani. Grounded out his first time.
He's good.
Quantrill keeping an eye on him. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And at the plate for Miami, Davison De Los Santos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That's ball 3.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And now it's going to be Derek Hill. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. De Los Santos aboard here at first with nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Flied to left his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's a base hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
Now back, the designated hitter, Griffin Gunnar.
Next to hit, Griffin Conine. Flied to right his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's under it. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Hit in the air out to center field. Outman drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. On to the fourth. Max Muncy at the dish.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a pop-up. Lopez. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie digs in here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty.
Hey!
Slice down the right side. Inside, almost got him. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and Betts is gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 down, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. That just misses. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Myers makes the play, and it's out number 3. Dodgers down in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Norby.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Here's a 1-2. Slider misses outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
What pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit, doubled his first time up. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 1-0. Sasaki, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And a 4-pitch walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder
Now
the entire at bat.
And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. A single his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Strike 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And there's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Davison De Los Santos digs in now. Walked his first time. Fastball for a strike. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. His first at-bat was a strikeout. This one in the air. Muncy. He's got it, and that ends the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
I'm just doing me, yeah. I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene.
Welcome back.
Leading off
Quite
for
a
Los
pitcher's
Angeles,
duel so
the catcher,
far. Here's how the
Real
starters have performed up to this point. Quantrill back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Over to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year, and you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Next one in the dirt. This to third. Whips it across. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
The center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but
and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. First pitch, not close. That's a strike.
That's ball 2.
That one not close. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine. 0 for 2 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Line drive. Nice grab.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills
The
catching
batter,
the line
number 9.
drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position.
Edwards.
Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Pickoff move to first. Dives back and he's out.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
There's the strike. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. So they make short work of him there. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher,
Now
Declan Cronin.
pitching for the Marlins.
And he's done a great job keeping
Number
the ball in the
51.
park this year. The numbers
Declan
stack up with some of the best in the game.
Cronin.
Back to the top of the
Leading off for
Dodgers
Los
order.
Angeles,
Here
the
comes
first
Freddie
baseman,
Freeman up to hit.
Freddie
1 for 2.
Freeman.
And a
Inside,
sweeper
ball
misses
1.
for a ball. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Seth Martinez up and loosening in the pen. That's hard hit on the line. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean,
Now
those are the ones
number
you
6.
dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the second baseman. And that's in for a strike. That's outside,
off the plate.
and it's 1-1. To the right side. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And
Ball
ball 1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Right through there for a strike. Outside low. 2 balls and a strike. Freeman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Not close with that
1 strike.
one. 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Number 13, Max.
Here comes Max Muncy. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Now pitching for the
Seth
Marlins.
Martinez is forced to the mound after the injury.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Betts.
Up next, the Dodgers.
Singing,
The
he's a
shortstop,
guy that covers
rookie.
both sides of the plate
Betts.
about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Late swing, fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Nice work from the Miami pen there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Miami,
Leading
John
up
Shelby
for the
with Chris
Marlins.
Singleton in the
The
booth,
third baseman,
and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Connor North.
Norby.
That one hooked foul. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus
number 7,
Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And the next pitch is way outside. There's the strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Two on, 1 out.
Ball.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And a 2-1 on the way. And downstairs.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Davison de los Santos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Davison de los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. He is struck out, and he is walked. In there for strike 1. In the dirt, blocked. Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Ground
ball up the middle. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner around third, fires to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. 3-2, they take the lead.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Roki Sasaki won't go any further, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Kirby
the
Yates into the game.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1's the count.
Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Phillips, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fastball right back to the mound. Fires over to first. Out number 3. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 3 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Calvin Fauché. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Calvin Fauché.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
High fly ball lifted into near right field. Sanchez settles underneath it, brings it in. 1 away.
Now batting.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Fauché, 29 years old, and he was a 10th-round pick back in 2017. Next offering upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered in this game. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and we're all square. It's 3-3.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question That ball was going to travel out of the ballpark, but that's if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
And now James Outman. Next pitch is outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Fouled off to the right. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Grounds one to short. Edwards throws across the diamond. Third out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Blake Trinan.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Back to the top of the order now. Otto Lopez now at the plate.
Lopez.
The pitch. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering down low and in the dirt. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Griffin Conine getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Right side. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially
Now
with
batting,
pitches
the
that they see
shortstop.
pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
So digging in, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch misses. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Third baseman
Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. Tap foul at the plate. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Aye.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. Go-ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground right side. They take the force out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they strand a pair. Eighth inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Anthony Bender.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Back to the top of the order now. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. Check swing, and he held up. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Nardi, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that one fouled off. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, number 6.
Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 3. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. On the outside corner, and that's strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses. 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit
You
here
got 2
late.
balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. That misses
That's
the
ball
zone. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Foul ball there. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Pitching for
Back
the
now,
Dodgers.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Evan Phillips.
Evan Phillips.
Here's the left
Leading
fielder,
up for the
Dane
Marlins,
Myers.
The left fielder, Dane Myers.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now the catcher up to hit, Agustin Ramirez. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Man at second. Fought off foul.
Ball 1.
Movement in the bullpen. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And a 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting.
So the go-ahead
first
run in
baseman,
scoring position. And here's the first baseman,
Santos.
Davison De Los Santos.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 3, Garrett.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ronnie Mauricio. Big spot for him here.
Mauricio.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
Ball 3.
Fastball for a strike. fouls one away, and now 3-2. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
So coming into the game now on defense, Heriberto Hernandez. He'll be patrolling center field. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. Bender back to work. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And there's a ball. And that is out of play. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He circles the bases. It's 4-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Anthony Bender gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Jesus
the Marlins,
Tinoco takes over on the mound.
38.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Here's Mookie now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Miami's bullpen with some action. Thomas White, the left-hander, up and throwing. The 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. That's to third, Norby. Zips it across. Now one gone in the ninth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Smith now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Out in front and foul to the left side.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt. Hernandez over at first with one away. Misses. And the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chop back up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and they get the out on Smith.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one almost got him.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Marlins 3.
I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away. There's no competition.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Back to the top of the order, Otto Lopez digs in now.
Lopez.
Yeah, there's the strike.
0-1.
And that one way outside. And the count even 1-1. Next offering is outside. Edge of the zone for a strike. And now 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Outman pulls it down and he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
He's 2 outs away. Next is the designated hitter, Griffin Conant. Out to center. Betts on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike. Scott is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
A 5-3 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself.
Father, I'm not perfect. I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart?
I can tell you where I'm going.
When someone's love is someone's other love, my mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded